When we were younger, you started on with a look you gave, spread over and over among us. When we were younger, when we were younger, I had in mind to keep an eye on you. Watch you fill the room without a whisper. When we were younger, and I held my breath and like it was my last one, but you still lay right in front of us. You still lay right in front of us.
That's glasses on. Pretty good. Yeah.
This is all for you.
Yeah. Look at you got your boutonniere and everything.
Yeah, it's for later.
Oh, for later.
Yeah. Take over.
When we were younger, and still I had my breath and like it was my last one, but you still lay right in front of us. You still lay right in front of us, like when I saw you for the first time. I know I felt like this before. It reminds me what I've been missing here. Every memory, evermore, you reminding what I've been missing here. When I saw you for the first time, I know I felt like this before. It reminds me what I've been missing. Every memory, evermore, you're reminding what I've been missing. Oh, you were what I've been missing. I know it all.
Let us be seated. My name is Richard Choi. I'm a minister at the College Street United Church, which is not that far from here. And I'd like to make a few announcements today. Basically, when these two folks are walking down the aisle, you will have more than enough opportunities to take pictures. But during the ceremony, what we would like to invite you is to be totally present. That's the best gift that you can offer to them. And Caitlin and Drew decided to wait to have a ceremony today rather than having it earlier and having less people, because they wanted to make sure that all of you can be here today to celebrate. So please join us. Let's pass the flowers and you can hold hands. So this is the way Caitlin wanted. She wanted to make sure that they will be holding hands throughout the ceremony and have a chance for her to look at her parents and her brother. So this is the way we do it today. Yeah. So Caitlin and Drew, marriage is the promise of hope between two people who love each other sincerely, who honor each other as individuals, and who wish to commit their lives to one another for the sake of a deeper and broader life together. In marriage, you will dedicate yourselves to the happiness and well-being of each other in a union of mutual caring and responsibility. So I will ask Caitlin and Drew about their intentions, promises, and vows that will guide them into their common future. So I'll ask Andrew first. The answer is, I will. Okay.
I got it.
So, Andrew, will you be Caitlin's husband for life? Will you stand by her no matter what happens? Will you respect her, seek to understand her needs, and welcome her love all the days of your life?
I will, and I do.
Caitlin, will you be Andrew's wife for life? Will you stand by him no matter what happens? Will you respect him, seek to understand his needs, and welcome his love all the days of your life?
I will. I do.
Okay. So now this is a question to everyone who's here. And I hope you can say "we do" at the end of the question as loud as you can. So let me ask this question. As we gather here to join Caitlin and Andrew in marriage, it is fitting that you are here to witness and to participate in this wedding. The ideals, understanding, and mutual respect that Caitlin and Andrew bring to this partnership have roots in the love, friendship, and guidance you have shared with them. Do you give your love and blessing to this new couple?
I do.
Okay. I think it's loud enough. Okay.
Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It does not exist on its own way. And it is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoings, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things. Love believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends.
Mark?
Hello, my name is Mark. I'm the brother of the bride.
Little brother.
Love is a vessel that contains both security and adventure. Commitment offers one of the great luxuries of life, time. Marriage is not the end of romance. It is the beginning.
So these are some of the things that I'd like to share with you. So we met twice to talk about relationship. And one of the things I'd like to share with you is the kind of lessons that you have learned. You met, and it took time and effort to find out how to be partners. And by waiting, I hope you can learn that down the road, when you get impatient, you will think about how you plan the wedding ceremony. Good things take time, and you plan and you try to make it happen with all those people, your community. And this is one of the stories that I usually share during the ceremony. If you have a chance to go to Hawaii down the road, you may hear this beautiful story. In Hawaiian legend, they say that when a person is born, it is like having a beautiful glass bowl with the light inside. And what happens down the road is that whenever you have difficult times, trauma, sad, bad experience, it is like having a small pebble putting into the bowl so that the light will be diminished as you experience more sadness or bad stuff. But when you find your partner, one of the roles that you have for Drew and Caitlin is to make sure that whenever you see a light diminishing in one another, take time to take those pebbles out from each other so that you can truly shine. And I also hope that the way your parents have been looking at you throughout your lifetime, and especially today,
Hi, Mom.
they've been looking at you with hope, with kindness and love. And may you also be blessed to find such ways to look at people, friends, and your families with such a beautiful gaze. And since Caitlin likes about Irish stuff, there's a saying in Irish, which I will not say in Irish, but in English. And this is how it goes. It is the shelter of each other that the people live. It is in the shadow of each other that the people live. As you journey together as husband and wife, may you be a shelter to one another, and may you find love and compassion and meaning in that relationship.
Thank you.
So now we'll have a exchange of vows, and Caitlin and Andrew took time until this morning to prepare what they wanted to say. So, Andrew?
It's about 5 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I'm okay. Do I need a mic?
So I'll just hold it.
Okay.
Yeah. So say it slowly. Yeah.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hold hands. Yeah.
Both hands. I love you so much. I can't comprehend how I would feel if you were not in my life. I love you. The whole thing. You are beautiful. Your need to put positivity into the world and have empathy for all entices me. I've already learned so much from you. I promise to be your soft landing whenever I can, and thank you for being mine. I'll hold your hand as we walk forward on the path together. I accept you for who you were, for who you are, and for who you are yet to become. The whole thing. I will care for you and love you for the rest of our lives, Caitlin. You mean so much to me.
Andrew Evan Steele.
That's me.
Today, in front of our friends and families, I take you to be my husband. I love your loyalty and your silliness. You bring a wonderful playfulness to our life together. In our 5 years together so far, we've learned a lot about ourselves and each other. Today, I promise to continue that learning journey for the rest of our lives. I vow to remain curious about what you think and how you feel, and to be a safe place for your soft heart to land. I know that life will not always feel easy, We will inevitably come up against tougher times. But when that happens, I promise to face it together and to be on your side for the rest of my life. I love you for the person you are, and I commit to continue dating you and loving you forever as my husband. I love you.
I love you. That's beautiful. Yeah. I'll take this to Ellie. Hold this.
You know, these are two beautiful rings. I think that this is what the circle means. At one point, there was a beginning and there will be an ending. But when you look at these rings, it'll be impossible for you to find where it begins and where it ends. As you journey together, may you find such love. May you find the meaning in each other. And when you are happy, take a look at these rings and remember today and the day that you met. And when you're having challenges, take a look at these rings and remind yourselves that you will journey together as if there was no beginning and as if there will be no ending.
Thank you.
So I'll pass this to you first.
Thank you.
Okay.
Halfway. This way?
The down bit.
This way.
The down bit. Yeah, that way. Yeah. Nailed it.
Yep, we practiced this yesterday. So, So Andrew, so say this after me. Caitlin Patricia Reeves Reynolds.
Caitlin Patricia Reeves Reynolds.
I give you this ring as a sign of my love
I give you this ring as a sign of my love
and the vows we have made to one another.
and the vows we have made to one another.
Okay.
That's for you. Yeah. You want to put the other one on?
Not yet.
Okay.
I do yours next.
So now, Caitlin, Andrew Evan Steele,
Andrew Evan Steele.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and the vows we have made to one another.
and the vows we have made to one another.
Well, thank you.
Was that the way you wanted?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And now you can pass the clutter ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, whoa. The heart goes this way.
Heart goes down.
Yeah. That's for you too. Yeah. Yeah.
So may the ring, especially the clutter ring, remind you by remembering this line, may your hands be forever clasped in friendship and your hearts joined forever in love. So now let us sign the
Okay.
document.
Let's do it.
So Caitlin and Drew, look at your hands. These are the hands of your partner, holding yours on your wedding day as you pledge your love and commitment from this day on. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future and share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years. They will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times, comfort you when you are sick, console you when you are grieving. These are the hands that will give you support as you encourage each other to chase down your dreams. May you see these hands as healer, protector, shelter, and guide. So this is the part right before they kiss and run down the aisle. I told Caitlin yesterday to slow down so that photographers can have time to take photos, but we'll see how it goes. Caitlin and Andrew, you have spoken your promises and exchanged rings. You have pledged your love and loyalty to each other. You have agreed to meet sorrow and joy together. It is thus with great pleasure that I now declare you husband and wife.
We wanted to take a moment tonight to stop and say thank you to all of you. We know that it's been a long time for some of us without gathering. We know that it's been a long time, and so we wanted to take a moment to really say thank you for coming. Thank you for coming and watching us get married. Thank you for being our friends and family and our supportive community leading up to this moment. And thank you for being the ones who will support us in our marriage as the years go by. So, yeah. So this reception is a big thank you to you. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you in particular to our families who have been behind us every step of the way as we took maybe a little bit longer than they thought we would to get to this point today. It was actually back in February 2020. We were supposed to, Drew and I, go to visit my brother, who at the time was living in China. And that trip didn't happen. And so instead, in that moment, we went to France. And that's where Drew asked me to marry him. And we came back home to everything shutting down and Fred's weddings getting canceled. And we didn't want that to happen to us. And so we've been waiting a long time, and we're so glad that we were able, with our slightly larger than average families, to gather all together. And so we're so thankful and so grateful that you are all able to show up for us tonight. So thank you for being there for us.
So I didn't write anything. My name's Drew. It's nice to meet everybody. I'm very tall, and I have deep. Hi, Angela. How are you? Hi, Jody. How you doing? Jody reps the hotel, so she's been doing a great job for us too. I would echo everything that Caitlin has to say, and just kind of note that this is the evening. This is it. Like, short and sweet. Come down here, have a good time. We're here till 12, and just enjoy. Beyond that, I want to beatbox with Caitlin. Oh, you're ready. I'm not ready. So thank you for coming. We're gonna do a quick little group photo from the balcony. So I think we're just gonna move over there.
Yeah, and so we just wanted to say that the photographer has asked us to move slightly shuffle that way. So Drew and I are gonna move kind of towards where Ken and Aini are standing. And actually, I love that they're standing there because it's actually their anniversary today. And so I think that they picked the best day to have a wedding on many years ago. So we're gonna head that way, and then we're gonna ask everyone to look up to the balcony. Our photographer will be there. We'll take a quick photo. I also just wanted to mention, it's not at all mandatory, but at our guest book table here, there's like a normal where you sign, and then there's a phone. And so because we're getting some video footage, if you want to, all you have to do is pick up the phone, and as soon as you start talking, it records. And so they can save those messages for us and weave them into our video. And so again, zero pressure. I know it's not some people's cup of tea, looking at my mom, but just wanted to let you know that it's there. And then, yeah, we're so glad you're here. On some random tables, we were like debating doing it or not. There's some little like cards. So if you find yourself with a group of people that you're like, oh, I don't know these people, and you want to chat, and you can take a look at there. But again, not mandatory, but you're welcome to turn them over and take a look. So we're going to do the group photo now, and then the rest of the night is eating and drinking and being merry. So thank you again.
You're one of my favorite places. You fill up the empty spaces no one else could ever be. All the things you are to me, 'cause you are my family. Wherever you go, I will go to. You are my family, and home is whenever I'm with you. You are my family, and home is whenever I'm with you. Lila la lila la lila lila loo. Lila la lila la lila lila loo.